Greetings, YouTube. So, I was able to get in on the pre-orders for the All Stars number 4 wave from Four Horsemen Studios. So today, what I'm going to be doing is running through the ones that I got. I did not get the entire wave. I kind of picked and chose, and I bought a couple of doubles of some certain characters for custom fodder. But I'm going to go over the individual characters that I did get. And today, for this video, we are going to go over the 2 skeletons I got, which is Scaphoid and Tibius. All right, let's have a look at them. All right, so as usual, Mythic Legions packaging is very, simple. There's the bio for Tibius, if you want to check that out. They come in the collector-friendly packaging. Then we also have Scaphoid here, and there's his bio. All right, let's have a look at him out of the package. Okay, so first we're going to have a look at Scaphoid, and he is a dark magic practitioner from the faction of Necronominus, I want to say. And he is an undead magic user. And according to his bio, there are different types of magic users that when they die, they were, so steeped in their sorcery that it tainted their, remains, and it tainted their souls. And when you bring them back from the dead, they come out like this with this, very toxic, very nasty looking tint to them and uncontrollable magical energies. So if you keep up with magic type characters and things like that, oftentimes there is a price to be paid for practicing dark magic, and apparently he's paid that price. As far as accessories goes, he comes with a very plain, no insignia purple shield, a green dagger, the obligatory belt, 2 pauldrons that are painted very nicely, very detailed. This club, which this is detachable. That's nice. And then an extra head. So this particular head is, it's very similar to the original one, except this one does not have an articulated jaw. It's just a regular skeleton head, I guess, if you wanted it like that. The one that comes on him does have the articulated jaw. So, having a real quick look at him, this is a 1.0 style body, but it's a skeleton. So even though it has the same articulation points, it has a little bit more range of motion because it isn't bogged down by the bulky armor or muscle structure of like a knight or a barbarian. So, you got here the regular single jointed elbow at the knee, or at the single jointed elbow here at the arm. Your head is on a ball joint, so you get good motion there. Arms raise up, and this armor piece is soft, so it slides up over the shoulder real nice. Your typical wrist swivel, and there's also a swivel at the elbow and a swivel at the gauntlet. Regular leg rotations, so he can kick up way far. Again, this is due to him not having any meat or any armor here. Double jointed knee, or not double jointed, sorry, single jointed knee, but gets real good motion, again, because it doesn't have as much mass to fight through. You get the swivel at the knee, and then you get the regular ankle articulation with this ball and pivot kind of thing. So he looks very good for what he is. I know that this one was one of the ones that people were trying to get, and it was kind of like a grail figure. It got to be very expensive. Very nice that it came out in the All Stars wave. All right, let's have a look at Tibius. Okay, so here we have Tibius, and he is an ancient master swordsman. Apparently, he's one of the older skeletons in mythos. Very ancient, the remains of a warrior from long, long ago. He's another one that kind of turned into a grail figure. Again, nothing super special about him, just a 1.0 skeleton. But he did have these iconic, I guess, racing stripes or blood trails going down his face. As silly as that is, because this is not, any kind of spectacular detail. Anyone could do this with a paintbrush and some paint to a skeleton. But for whatever reason, this made him very sought after. And he turned into another grail figure. One that went for high prices on the secondary market. It's amazing how Legions, is that way, that figures that have just one tiny little detail that's different start to become highly sought after, very expensive on the secondary market. If you had any type of skill and a little bit of time and a few dollars, you could buy other Mythic Legions figures and make this very easily, custom-wise. But I don't know, it is what it is. So for accessories for Tibius here, he gets 2 pauldrons. I don't know if you noticed real quick when I had him up here, but his armor is very rusty, very dirty looking. Has a nice feel to it as far as it feeling like it's ancient armor. He gets 2 daggers, one with a black handle and a gold hilt and a red handle. The obligatory belt, just like everybody. And he also gets 2 swords, silver and black, and red and silver. And he also comes with an alternative skeleton head. This one is not painted with the racing stripes, but this is his articulated one, whereas the one that's originally on him is not articulated. But yeah, he's a very nice looking figure. Oh, you know what? I forgot one more accessory. Now I'm thinking about it. Where did it go? Yes. He also comes with a very tattered cloak or cape. So that is something a little different about him that maybe you couldn't recreate exactly custom-wise. So he does come with this. But yeah, he's very cool looking. Happy to have him. And I won't go over articulation with this one because it's the exact same as the one that we just looked at. All right, let's look at some comparisons and then I will get y'all out of here. Okay, so real quick, some size comparisons. Here we have Tibius and Scaphoid with Zazar, or is it Azar? I can't keep them straight. The Blue Demon and King Bromden Ironjaw, who is a dwarf. Got a 1.0 body and then a dwarf body. And right here we have the Barbarian Builder Pack. That's also a 1.0 body. And then we have a 2.0 body, and that is Gwendolyn Heaven's Brand. And then here we have Malachi Cinderhorn, which is a dark elf on a 2.0 body. And then another skeleton, Brother Mandibulus. And he is also part of their faction, I believe. If I'm remembering correctly. All right, so there you go. A very quick little rundown of both these figures, Tibius and Scaphoid. When I do my reviews, for those of you that might be new to my channel, I don't do a ton of toy reviews just because there's a whole bunch of other people doing that, probably a whole lot better than I am. But when I do decide to do a review, I try to do stuff that you can still actually buy. Reviewing stuff that is sold out and is going for $1,000 on the secondary market seems kind of irrelevant to me. That's just me though. So, but you can still pick these guys up on pre-order at places like Big Bad Toy Store and other online retailers that sell this sort of stuff. So if you want them, you can still get them. All right, like, comment, subscribe. Later.